The Spanish foreign minister was addressing Parliament ahead of a final treaty text, which he said should be ready for ratification this autumn. Present at the meeting were members of the cross-fronting group, including Gibraltarian chair Darin Serisola. During the meeting, José Manuel Albares said the treaty had absolutely no sovereignty implications and nothing in it could be used either in support of its claim or against it by international tribunals. He described the treaty as historic, saying it would end decades of paralysis.
Este acuerdo abre una nueva era. No solo genera una situación de libertad de movimientos entre el campo de Gibraltar y Gibraltar, sino que ofrece una nueva perspectiva de desarrollo de la región en su conjunto y un clima favorable para abordar los desafíos comunes de los ciudadanos del campo de Gibraltar y para solucionar situaciones que se puedan plantear.
This was heavily criticised by both the PP and Vox, who claimed the opportunity for sovereignty advances presented by Brexit had not been taken. The PP spokesman described the move as incompetence on behalf of the government, claiming joint sovereignty could have been a condition in exchange for Gibraltar's relationship with Europe. It was a sentiment echoed by Vox, who also criticised the fact that the Spanish foreign minister should have sat at the same table as Gibraltar's chief minister, elevating what he called a colonial executive to the highest diplomatic ranks. In sharp contrast, Sumar, one of the parties that makes up the Spanish government, said Gibraltar's interests and, notably its wishes, had to be respected. At the UN, the Spanish government has previously spoken about respecting the interests of the Gibraltarians, but not their wishes. The former Spanish ambassador to the United Nations, Agustín Santos Maraver, added the only way to recover the sovereignty of Gibraltar was to win the hearts of the Gibraltarians.
Aquí ha habido una línea sistemática de los defensores de esta visión absolutista de un tratado del siglo XVIII de asediar y acosar y acabar para recuperar la soberanía a costa de las poblaciones del área. Y lo que hoy se plantea es simplemente una lógica completamente distinta, una lógica que se volvió a introducir en 2004 por el gobierno Zapatero, por el primer gobierno Zapatero, que permitió los primeros acuerdos hasta 2019. Es la lógica de que las poblaciones, de acuerdo con la Carta de Naciones Unidas, tienen derechos, que el objetivo es defender los intereses y los deseos de los pueblos y que, por lo tanto, la lógica es muy distinta, que hay que ganarse el corazón de los gibraltareños para volver a recuperar un territorio perdido en una guerra dinástica en 1713. Y, por lo tanto, el camino más corto es unir los intereses del pueblo de Gibraltar con los intereses del campo de Gibraltar y con los intereses de todos los españoles.
Support for the treaty was also found closer to home, with San Roque Mayor Juan Carlos Ruiz Boix thanking the Spanish Premier and Foreign Minister for what he thought was a good political agreement, despite the apocalyptic tone of the opposition parties. At this morning's meeting of the Spanish Parliament, José Manuel Albares spoke about elements which would make up the treaty, including the freedom of movement for people and goods, environmental measures, and tax harmonisation. He also spoke about the Policía Nacional's role at Gibraltar Airport and said that a British-Spanish-owned joint venture company would manage commercial operations at the airport to enhance its use. His comments were largely consistent with what was said in Brussels in June.